Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a bonus fragrance video. It's not Friday, but we have a Sephora VIB sale coming up and I need to give you some recommendations on fragrances that I recommend for you to purchase when your day comes for Sephora VIB, which is this week coming up. If you're Rouge, it starts Thursday, but we'll go through all of that. Before we get started, I am going to share with you not what's on my nails because this is a salon color that I'm not sure of. It's a mauve color. It's beautiful. I do have two things on my lips from Maybelline. A tried, tested, true, favorite amongst many is number 235 in Warm Me Up. This is a color you can get at the drugstore. It's been around for a long time. It's a favorite amongst a lot of people, and I understand why. And this is Sugar Drop by Buxom. This is the lip gloss I have topped on top. And this is the full-on lip cream versus the lip polish, which is sparkly. So that is what I have all over my lips. All right, as mentioned at the beginning of this video, I wanted to share with you guys some top picks of fragrances that I think would be great to purchase in the sale coming up with Sephora this week. Now, if you're Rouge, I'm gonna look at my computer. If you're Rouge, you start on Friday the 27th of October and you get 20% off. If you're VIB, then you get 15% off and you start on Halloween, which is the 31st of October. And if you're an insider, which is if you sign up today, you'll still get this 10%, which is better. Most of these items never go on sale. So even 10% is better than nothing at all. This also starts on Halloween, October 31st, and that's 10% off. And all of these end on the same day, which is November 6th. So it's almost 2 full weeks. So again, VIB Rouge starts on the 27th. The VIB and Insider both start on the 31st. They all end on November 6th, but during that time, you also receive 30% off of Sephora brand items. Now, Sephora does not have fragrances. I wish they did. Otherwise, I'd be recommending some of those if they were good. But what we're going to talk about is because the Rouge status starts this week and before my Fragrance Friday. So I wanted to get this one up so you guys had some time to look at the things I have all around me right now. I have 11 fragrances that I pulled from my collection that you can purchase on Sephora, and I highly recommend each of these. And as always, I am going to go over to Fragrantica for the main accords, the top, mid, and base notes for each fragrance, so I can give you guys a very nice, clear breakdown, but I'm also going to tell you what I think as well. The very first item that we're going to be talking about, I'm going to talk about two really new releases, and actually I might as well just show them both to you because I also am going to link a video I did comparing these two. This is Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana, and this is Goddess by Burberry, and they're both vanilla leaning fragrances, but they're both very different. But let's start off with Devotion. So again, this is from Dolce & Gabbana. Let's go over to the main accords to see what Fragrantica has to say, which is interesting because when you get down to the top, mid, and base notes, the notes have changed since I put the video up, which was only 2 weeks ago. The main accords for Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana are vanilla, sweet, white floral, powdery, and citrus. Top notes are candied lemon, mid notes are orange blossom, panna cotta, and rum. Base notes are vanilla. So there were some new notes that were popping up on Fragrantica, which I don't get the lemon. People who are influencers I think they just look at the pyramid. I get no lemon. Yes, I get some sort of bakery note, and the panna cotta is actually an interesting addition to their mid notes. Now, before, their top note was always candied lemon, their base note was always vanilla, because this is a vanilla leaning and fragrance, but the mid notes were just orange blossom up until just the other day when I looked at this. I'm things have changed. So panna cotta and rum have been added to this. That's what I get. I don't get the candy lemon. I don't know where people are getting the lemon from. There is a sweet note to this, and if you watch that other video where I compare this one and Goddess, this is definitely girly. This is definitely sugary and sweet. It doesn't last particularly long on me, but again, we've talked about this many times. Fragrance just goes away very quickly on my body because my body likes to just eat it all up. But I highly recommend this. It is also sold at Sephora like everything we're going to be talking about, so why not get this on sale? Therefore, we're going to lead on to Goddess by Burberry. So again, I made a video with both of these, but now we're going to talk about this one. This one here is very playful, very, very sweet vanilla. This one's a more smooth, very creamy, very relaxing vanilla lavender scent. So let's go check out those main accords. Main accords for Burberry's Goddess are vanilla, lavender, warm spicy, cacao. Top notes are vanilla, lavender, cacao, and ginger. Mid notes are vanilla caviar, and base notes are vanilla absolute. This is definitely more of a creamier scent, and when I talk about this in my video, it is leaning feminine. It's protruding feminine. I think men would actually enjoy this too because of that lavender inside, and I won't take away from my opinion there because there was some comments on that video. We love comments. Anyway, I do believe get your nose on this if you can. If not, again, if you were to choose between these, do you like something more sweet or do you like something a little bit more rounded, relaxing, wear to bed perhaps, that kind of thing? That's how I would make my choice if you can only buy one or the other. Next up, we're going to talk about the Brazilian Crush, actually the body spray version from Sol de Janeiro. And this is the body spray. I say do not purchase the perfume. The perfume is way more expensive for much less product. And honestly, I feel this stuff is so strong. I know most people are like, oh, it's a body spray, it's not that strong. This one's strong. And the reason why I'm going to bring up the next few here, they may not be in season per se, but sometimes the best times to purchase these types of fragrances that are more spring, summer, in the middle of fall, going into winter, is a good thing because these items won't sell out as quickly on their website during this time. So that's why I'm going to bring to you guys this and the next couple that are more like spring, summer leaning. Let's go check out the main accords for Brazilian Crush because this is so good. Main accords for Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 62 by Sol de Janeiro are vanilla, caramel, sweet, almond, nutty, woody, powdery, salty, fruity, balsamic. Top notes are pistachio and almond. Mid notes are heliotrope and jasmine. And base notes are caramel, vanilla, salt, and sandalwood. This is so good, you guys. It lasts a really long time. Again, my body eats fragrance up like in a second, but this lasts a long time. And then of course they have many other things in this scent. They have lotions that you can layer it with. This is going to be one of my fragrances I take on a very nice vacation we're going on, which is very beachy. And I won't feel too heartbroken, you know, because it is plastic. I won't be like worried about, is it gonna break? So highly recommend this one. Okay, so the next item I have to share with you guys, because I would say even though Marc Jacobs, the makeup brand, is not coming back until like 2026 or whatever they're saying, their fragrances are amazing. Now this isn't the best lasting power because I find most spring-like fragrances, these freshies, don't last very long on me. But of all of their fragrances that you can get at Sephora during the sale, the Daisy Oso Fresh from Marc Jacobs is definitely where it's at. Main accords for Daisy Oso Fresh by Marc Jacobs are fruity, sweet, green, floral, violet, powdery, fresh, citrus, rose. Top notes are green notes, raspberry, pear, and grapefruit. Middle notes are violet, lychee, apple blossom, rose, and jasmine. Base notes are musk, plum, and Virginia cedar. This is just like a beautiful step out of the shower, springtime fresh. You gotta love it. You can tell it's a Marc Jacobs fragrance just by the lid. This is a great scent. It, like I said, doesn't last long on me. It probably lasts a little bit longer on other people that don't have fragrances get just gobbled up, but I highly recommend this during their sale. They also have travel sizes. Most things I'm telling you right now, they also have travel sizes, like the little like 15 mil or something like that. So try those out just to be sure, but this is a great one. Sticking with like kind of almost like the spring summer theme, I have a small bottle of the Replicas Beach Walk. And now again, this is a more summertime fragrance because right now everyone's running for the fall winter fragrances. And if you've got a trip coming, this is also a great one for the beach, going away on a holiday. So let's go check out those main accords. Main accords for Beach Walk by Maison Marella are sweet, yellow floral, coconut, powdery, musky, vanilla, woody, citrus, lactonic, and tropical. Top notes are bergamot, lemon, and pepper. Mid notes are ylang ylang, coconut milk, and heliotrope. Base notes are musk, benzoin, and cedar. You definitely get the coconut. There's like the beachy towels, the coconut oil, you're on the beach. It's definitely got that vibe. If this is something up your alley, this again would be a great fragrance to pick up during the sale. Next up is one of my favorite. This is probably my favorite of all the 6 bottles I have from this house. And this is Comptoir Pacific's Veni Apricot. This is probably one of their most popular, between this one and the banana. This is so sugary, sweet apricot yumminess. It's like an apricot candy. It's gorgeous. Main accords for Veni Apricot by Comptoir Pacifique are vanilla, sweet, fruity, powdery, tropical. Top notes are apricot, papaya, and jackfruit. Mid notes are apricot, papaya, and jackfruit again. Base notes are vanilla and sugar. This is so sweet. It's like candied mango, but candied apricot with the vanilla, loads of vanilla. And I want them to do a mango version of this so badly because I think that they would do this very, very well. Again, a lovely like summertime scent that I would highly recommend to get during this sale, because this is like the only time that this fragrance will really go on sale. Get a good discount on it, pay the taxes, do whatever you gotta do, because this is really, really good. The banana one is not one of my favorites, but I know it's also like number 1 or number 2. So between this one and the banana, they're so popular. And then we have the Clean Reserve scent in Skin. I think it's a fairly new acquirement to Sephora in their stores, but I really was intrigued. I actually got this at duty free coming back from Germany, and I was able to sniff it. So, and this is so feminine, so like angelic. I love it. Main accords for Skin by Clean Reserve are sweet, musky, salty, lactonic, powdery, vanilla, amber, leather, nutty, and animalic. Fragrance notes are praline, musk, salt, tonka bean, and leather. This is truly angelic and light. Does not last a long time on me. I might get a couple hours, like 2 hours at best. But if you want something comforting and you're just wearing it just for you, this is the way to go. Or if you work in an office where you're not really supposed to wear fragrance, not that I'm encouraging you to go against the rules, but go against the rules. Try this one out. It's not obnoxious, and most people would just think that you had a really nice shower, came out of the shower, and you just smell like that's just how you smell. So 100% recommend Skin. Now let's end on some of the more typical scents that I think people are going to be purchasing because it's like the scents of the season between fall and winter. One of my number 1 picks is KLE's Vanilla 28. My juice is lovely and dark, and when that happens, you got to love it because it macerates. It just gets so much better. It's super sweet. It's like a really, really expensive vanilla extract that you would buy for baking. It's got that almost like alcohol scent to it, like booze, like boozy alcohol. This is stunning. Yes, there's a lot of new KLE fragrances that have just been released, but they're very expensive. Like a little tiny bottle is $51 Canadian, like the tiny little 10 ml. These next 4 fragrances, this one and the next 3, you're gonna totally love if you love vanilla. Main accords for Vanilla 28 by KLE are sweet, amber, vanilla, woody, powdery, floral, warm, spicy, and musky. Top notes are vanilla orchid and jasmine. Mid notes are brown sugar and tonka bean. And base notes are amber, amber wood, musk, and patchouli. You guys, not only is this fragrance amazing for like this like cooler weather, it is probably the number 1 layering fragrance I have in my collection. This layers so well with anything. Yes, I would suggest this one. Highly suggest this on the sale. Again, if you already have fragrances and you want to give a little boost, this is the one to do it. It lasts a really long time on me, which is, again, something I don't get to say very often. And it's so good. This is going to be a good one. Now, I only have a decant of this next one because it's a very expensive fragrance. So if you're going to buy during the Sephora VIB sale, I would do it because you would get a discount. Again, not a discount you would get anywhere else. This is a decant of Tom Ford's Tobacco Veni. It's for guys and for girls. This is an absolutely gorgeous fragrance for anyone who loves that spicy, vanilla, smoky, beautiful, sexy scent. Main accords for Tobacco Veni by Tom Ford are vanilla, sweet, tobacco, warm, spicy, fruity, cacao, woody, and powdery. Top notes are tobacco leaf and spicy notes. Mid notes are vanilla, cacao, tonka bean, tobacco blossom. Base notes are dried fruit and woody notes. This is stunning, you guys. I know I will get a full bottle one of these days. Maybe it'll be the Sephora VIB, I don't know. But I definitely love it. And it's just a short period of time. Like literally for me where I live, I need it to be cold to wear this. So it needs to be like end of November and into February for me to wear this. And so I plan on making a fairly decent dent out of this one. This next one is a travel size of Maison Marella's Replica by the Fireplace. This one and Jazz Club are talked about quite often. We already talked about from the same house, Beach Walk. So that was in like my summery era. This is definitely fall winter. If you love the scent from Bath & Body Works marshmallow fireplace, like the candle in that. I think you're gonna really like this with a little bit more heightened smoke. This is really, really good, again, for men and women. So let's go check out those Mina cords. Mina cords for By the Fireplace by Maison, Martin, Marella are woody, vanilla, balsamic, warm spicy, amber, powdery, nutty, musky, and soft spicy. Top notes are cloves, pink pepper, and orange blossom. Mid notes are chestnut, guaiac wood, juniper. Base notes are vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmeran. So sexy, you guys. So, so good. Oh yeah, it lasts a really long time on my skin as well. Again, it's a short time for me, and in November, probably till Christmas, that I would wear this specifically, and that's why it's taking me a little bit longer. And I do intend to buy a full bottle when I get through this travel size. But again, keeping in mind, most everything I've talked about comes in travel size. So definitely put that in your basket. Give it a try. Now, the last fragrance I had to share with you, I purchased it at the spring VIB sale. So again, I would like to buy them off season. So I bought this one knowing it was going to be a very good fall, winter, and I bought the travel spray, and then I ended up buying the whole full meal deal here. It's none other than Black Opium's Le Parfum. Black Opium has had probably 10 different flankers, but this is my absolute favorite. Again, if you love vanillas like I do, you will love this because, well, when we get into the top, mid, and base notes, you're going to understand why. This is going to be amazing for the cold months, and I can't wait to wear you. Oh my gosh, you smell decadent. Main accords for Black Opium Le Parfum by YSL are vanilla, warm spicy, coffee, sweet, white floral, powdery, and cinnamon. Top notes are pear, cinnamon, and green mandarin. Mid notes are solar notes, jasmine sandback, orange blossom. Base notes are Madagascar vanilla, bourbon vanilla, vanilla absolute, coffee, vanilla orchid, and patchouli. Chef's kiss. This is so amazing. Again, if you're a gourmand lover, if you love foodie scents, if you love vanillas in general, like you guys can see that a lot of my fragrances have vanilla in them, mainly, like a lot of them. You guys need this. And I started with a travel spray about this size, and I knew I loved it that much. I just bought the 30 mil. YSL is kind of expensive, and even with the sale, it's still expensive. But if you haven't tried it, get the travel spray. If you already have the travel spray and you love it, now's the time to get this on sale. All right, you guys, that was everything. I kind of just wanted to share with you my thoughts with the Sephora VIB sale just starting at the end of this week. I really just want to get this out there so you guys had time to think about what you might want to get. Let me know in the comments below, what are you planning on picking up during this sale? And do I need it? And why? It does have vanilla in it because, well, I love vanilla. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.